here we are.
Here we are.
Welcome to Loose Lips.
Yay. I'm Tim Moss. And I'm Tim Moss.
Tim, we are seeing a lot of each other.
I know. What do the neighbors think?
I hope something, right? Because I ain't getting any action lately.
Yeah, we went to see
Jackson
Sturkey's show the other night, and with Cecily Williams and Mickey Petrillo, and we all grabbed a bite to eat beforehand.
Now we're going to see each other this weekend, but we'll discuss that in a little bit.
That's right. Well, and you know what, Ike? Tonight's show is proudly sponsored by Uberlube.
Yes! Uberlube, their motto is, feeling is everything.
Oh, and I do feel it with Uberlube.
Yes, Uberlube.com. Visit their website for all their amazing products, glass bottles, travel-size products. They have it. Use it. It's amazing. They're wonderful to us when we're traveling on the road, and to our audience members, we're so grateful.
Absolutely. And they've been our sponsor for many years. We're very grateful to them.
Yes. And Tim, if anybody has a question or if they need advice,
what should they do?
They should come to us. Why? I have no idea. Right? They can visit us or send a DM to facebook.com at Loose Lips the podcast, or just send us an email and give us all the dirt at ikeabilityevents@hotmail.com.
Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Loose Lips the podcast, because we look even better when you can see us.
We're taking away that drag comment. What do they always say? Oh, have a drink, because we look better or something? Or
yeah. Shot.
All right, Tim, let's go for it. Let's get right in there.
Okay. Oh, I love our guest today. Our guest is a drag personality, a comedian, and a writer. Her shows are a unique blend of cabaret, fearless storytelling, and perfectly selected musical numbers.
Amen. She is also a 2-time MAC Award nominee. Yeah, that's like impossible to get. So that means she is incredible. Her latest show, MargOH Channing is Oversharing, hits New York City this Saturday, April 18th at 7 p.m. under the musical direction of Tracy Stark.
Yes, so please welcome MargOH Channing.
Hey, guys. Woo. I am loosey-goosey tonight, kids. And the saying is the more you drink, the better I look.
There you go. Thank you. We needed a drag queen to do it for us. Thank you.
How are you, MargOH?
Oh my God, I am so fabulous. Thank you.
I see.
Thank you. I know I'm a little pink tonight. I'm doing a little pinkily tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, we're all pink inside.
We had to do the sequins just for MargOH.
Yes, we always need the sequins. And for our Nikki Lion, yes. Every time I put on sequins, that's who I think about now.
Absolutely.
Right? Yep. Oh my God.
I'm wearing a ring that he gave me. I always have something on that he gave me. So
you had a ring on at Tim's event for Transgender Day of Visibility, and that ring was gorgeous.
Yeah, that was one of his too. Yeah, he's given me so many rings over the years and gift bags, and I have so much stuff that he gave me. I put it all like in a box, and when I just like, oh, I bet I have a ring I haven't worn before. And always there's one stuck in there.
It's crazy to think about all the stuff that he gave, just willingly gave to people.
Yeah,
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to be wearing one of his bracelets on Saturday.
Oh, nice. Okay,
that's a good idea. That's a great idea. Yeah. So, MargOH, we're going to go back a little bit.
Sure.
You have been performing in New York City since at least mid-90s, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, well, I started performing in Rhode Island. That's where in Providence, where I am now, up in Rhode Island. So I started there in the 90s, And then I moved to New York at the end of like 1999. So, but I didn't really start performing until like 2000 in New York until like 2005, I think is when I started. And I started off doing the MNN show, the Margot Channing cocktail half hour. And that's what I started doing when we first moved to New York. So, but yeah, I've been doing dragging it up since like professionally, I'll say since 1996. Yeah.
So go back to Rhode Island. Do you remember your very first show?
Yes. Well, my friend Michael and I, who you guys know, Michael Dantico and I started doing drag on every Halloween, and we had a big Halloween party every year. So that's how we started doing drag, was just like busted up Halloween drag, you know. And then one year I decided, I'm like, you know what? I want to look good, you know. So I went out, I bought this really expensive gown at Macy's, and I, you know, blah blah blah, and I ended up winning best drag that night at the Halloween contest, which was like a huge thing to win that. There were so many contestants, so I won best drag. So then it just happened to be a couple months later, or like even a month later, I think it was only a month and a half later, Miss Gay Rhode Island was happening, and I saw a poster for it on the wall, and I said, you know what, maybe, and it was for charity for AIDS and everything. So I said, you know what, let me join. I've never done this before. I've never been in a pageant. Let me try. So when I came up with, you know, I asked Michael, I'm like, what do you think I should do for talent? And he's like, do Judy Garland. You could do a great Judy. That's what I did. I did Judy for my talent. And I didn't win. I came in second runner up for my first pageant, which wasn't bad. But but when I walked off the stage that night, there was a promoter there from Boston, and he said, "Oh wow, your Judy Garland was amazing." He's like, "Would you like to come do a show?" So within like a couple months after that, I did my first show in Boston, and then I did a show in Providence, and then just from there it went on. And then so that's how it all got started.
So now, were you always Margot Channing? Because that's famously the name of Betty Davis's character in.
Yeah, no, how I ended up, my original drag name was Connie Constantino.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Michael's was oh my God, I can't remember. He was my mother. Like we went out as mother-daughter when we started doing it. But anyway, Dee. His name is Dee. And so anyway, but what happened was when I joined the pageant, one night I was out like trying to promote it, like, you know, so we made these little cards, and it just said Margot Channing, or no, it said Connie Constantino, you know, cordially invites you to Miss Gay Rhode Island pageant. But in my mind, I was just trying to promote the pageant. Like I wasn't trying to promote myself. But a couple of the contestants got really annoyed by that, and they called. And when I was leaving that night, they were like, "Oh, that Connie's a bitch," and I was like, and then I went home that night. And when I turned on the TV, All About Eve was on.
Yeah.
Like Turner Classic Movies. And I turned to Michael and I go, you know what? I'm changing my name. And I said, because I am that bitch. And
you want a bitch? So, I'll give you a bitch.
So I called the guy who runs the pageant. I said, I just want to let you know, like, that my name is changing to MargOH Channing, and I changed it that night. That's how I ended up with it.
The star was born.
And I added the OH exclamation point, but
yeah, it gives it a little flavor.
Like it's like Marg. Oh my God! Look at that big old girl. Oh my God, that's kind of what the idea was behind it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so you were doing Judy Garland in the beginning. Did you just take Judy into Margot, or did you just?
Yeah, even when I first started moving, when I first moved to New York, like I'd always like and did the MNN show. I always did did Liza. I did Liza too. I did Judy and Liza. So yeah, when I first got to New York and started going out, I still would do like Judy and Liza. Actually, it's funny. On YouTube, or I came across like some clip. I was looking for something of me performing at the Continental Club, which doesn't exist anymore. And I did a competition where Sweetie was hosting, and so that had to be like 2003 or 2004 or something. And I did Judy Garland's by myself, you know. And so that's what I still was doing Judy when I got to New York. But then Manny and I one night we're sitting around and just came up with this crazy. We started writing the story, so I just felt like, and I'm in New York. You know, I've always wanted to sing and be like a singer, and I'm like, we might as well try it, you know. And I'll, you know, so, but I knew I couldn't sing that great, so I started coming up with this crazy character that would allow me to be able to sing. So that's kind of how it all came about, you know. But and we were literally sitting around one night, just drinking and like talking, and we were like, oh, where should Margot be from? And I was like, oh. I'm like, what about Bangor? You know, like, like, you know, Bangor, Maine. And I, you know, and then I sat down and I had a blog at the time. I started doing a blog. And that's kind of where Margot, the character of the Boozy Chanteuse from Bangor, Maine, got started. Was I just started to write on my blog. And all those stories are still on my blog, on blogspot.com. It's still up there.
I love it.
Really? Get out. I'm going to have to go look at that. I want to see that for sure.
Now, you've been in the cabaret scene for so long.
Yeah.
Because we're always talking about this. Give us your take on the cabaret scene from, say, the late 90s up until the present, up until now.
Yeah, so when I did the Margot Channing, you know, M&N show, and what I did was I had guests. So I would invite people over to my apartment. So I had like Michael Musto on, and I had Linda Simpson come over. I had Sweetie on. I had Nellie Mackay. I had Adam Dugas. I had a whole bunch of people come over to my apartment, and we would just do an interview. And then sometimes when I didn't have a guest, Manny and I would do skits. And it was so tacky. We literally would edit from VCR to VCR. That's how we did it.
Yeah, I used to do that.
Because we only had a Super 8 like camera or whatever. Oh. So anyway, so I got kind of tired of doing that because it was hard, right? So yeah. I said, why don't we just like do these live, you know? So that's when I started doing the cabaret shows, like at the Duplex, I think was the first one I did. And and back then I felt like it was hard. It was hard to get into it. The cabaret is a scene. It's a scene. It's always been a scene. But I'm the type of person that I just do what I want to do and I don't ask any questions.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's your first show with the Duplex though? Like, do you remember the first time you did the Duplex?
Yeah, it was the first time I did like a live cabaret show was at the Duplex. It was probably in like 2006, and it was called the Margot Channing Variety Hour. So I set it up the same way as I did the show. I had, you know, I did lip syncing. I sang like maybe one or two songs at that time, and then I would have like 2 or 3 guests come on. So it was like a variety show, and then I added burlesque. So I started with the cabaret, the variety hour, and then I met my musical director, Jared, at the time, and he had a boogaloo band, like a Dirty Boogaloo band is what he called, was his band. So we got the idea of doing burlesque shows. So then I did Mama Margot's Also Burlesque Review at Lucky Chang's down in the basement. And so I did those too. And then we did, So, and that honestly, I love doing burlesque, you know, but it was the same thing. I would do these things and people would be like, who the hell is this bitch? You know, just coming in here doing her, you know, and I was just like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I always got that. I'm not complaining, but it was just funny because I just remember being like, oh my God, you know, like, okay, I'm going to do these burlesque shows, but there's a scene and there's a hierarchy and there's a way that you're supposed to do things. And you're supposed to like, you know, go and like kind of, you know, go up, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but that's how I've always felt New York being is like, if you're a newcomer, you really have to, you know, meet people that are above you and have them try to come to your shows, you know, a different, you know, like to try to move up, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of the way it's structured. It's just like corporate, you know, but within entertainment, you know? So.
Well, to bounce off of Tim's question, because I found, because I started the Duplex after you, it was probably like 2013. And I just found it was easier than it is today to wrangle in the crowds.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, like that is so different now. Yeah, like oh yeah, I filled the duplex all the time. You know, like that was like a 75 seats. I would get, you know, I would always be either nearly full or full. And that, you know, I think that had a lot to do with just the time, because the duplex in that busy Greenwich Village area, and like you could go, I used to go stand outside and hand out cards, you know, on the sidewalk, and you know, I literally would be outside like an hour before the show being like, oh, drag show, you know, and some people would come in, you know, so I'd end up getting 5-10 people just off the street sometimes, you know, that wanted to have a party, you know, like, so but yeah, oh yeah, definitely, like it was much easier like back then.
Well, the difference, one of the differences is people used to go out a lot more, and they would just kind of roam around. And whereas now, like with the apps and stuff like Grindr and all of this, you used to have to go home, take a nap, get dressed, go all this, go downtown, you know, go hang out, try to find somebody that you find is attractive, get to talk to them, meet them, and hopefully you get lucky. You had to go through all of those stages. You had to go out in public. Now you just sit home in your underwear and like order a pizza and they come knocking on your door, you know, so there's a lot of time. There's been a decrease in my observation of people just out and about as opposed to what it used to be.
And I mean, I think you know, and also too, just from in my experience, there was a lot more access to like advertisement, like, or, you know, there was like 3 or 4 gay magazines when I first started. There was Next, HX,
the
Village Voice. There was
well, Odyssey came around at one
and then
point.
Odyssey, and then there was like Get Out a little later on. So I used to get, you know, I used to get press. I'd send them my press release, and I would get a feature in Next all the time. Like, you know what I mean? And so I think that was part of it. And you know, and but and two, I think for now, like post like COVID, I definitely see a huge difference in New York, you know, especially you know, seeing people out. And that's why I was so happy and thrilled to see the turnout you had, Tim, when, you know, for your event with Transcend and everything. But yeah, like it's just different. And I think that has a lot to do with it. I think the lack of like periodicals for people to pick up and, you know, like Time Out and stuff like that. Because I don't even think Time Out, do they print anymore?
I don't know. I don't know. They might just be online.
Yeah, because I mean, for me, like when I used to visit New York before I moved there, I used to specifically go to a club so I could get all the magazines. I would literally go into Stonewall, you know, before going out to a big dance club or anything, and grab all the magazines and throw them in my car or whatever, you know, like, because then I would look, you know, you flip through them, like, so I personally, I think that's like a huge part of it.
It helps.
You know, because there's just that lack.
When you know people that are, you know, doing the publications as well, and they're going to feature you in there, and it's going out to all the venues. Yeah, your eyes are, you know, peeled and looking for the shows. But I remember the very first show, Tim, I went with you, and Ronnie was
Ronnie, right?
Yeah.
Ronnie Giles,
Ronnie Giles, he's another one I miss.
That was at the Metropolitan Room, I think, downstairs at the Metropolitan Room.
I loved Ronnie because he was a journeyman like me. He was just he was exactly like me. Like, I'm just gonna do this, you know. I don't care what I was like, I don't care if you think I'm, you know, able to do this or not. I'm just gonna do it. That's why I liked Ronnie. We were kind of that same cloth, you know. But yeah, he was a good guy.
Well, a couple of people I just wanted to mention. One is Tom Fogarty, and also Tracy Stark, who is musical director, who you've been with for many, many years, but also Tom. We've got to mention Tom, who passed this year.
Yeah, and I'm doing like a whole little tribute section to him at the show. Since it's called Oversharing, and I booked the show like 8 freaking months ago, and I did not realize, you know, I thought Tom was doing okay, and then he kind of took a turn for worse with his cancer, and he kind of went quickly. So, so I'm doing a little tribute to him, and I'm doing a piece from one of my former shows, Tipsy, that we worked on together as a tribute, and then doing a song for him. And then, but yeah, actually, it was Tom who I had another musical director, Jared Aston, who was amazing. But Tom, came to one of the, started directing, and he said, he was like, listen, I love Jared. He's a great guy, but I just think like he's not helping you like vocally. Like you need someone that knows like, Cabaret and the types of songs that you're doing and stuff.
And Tracy Stark.
He was the one that said, if you're gonna, improve and become better at what this craft that you want to do, he said, I think we should hire Tracy, and that's exactly what we did.
Tracy's perfect for you.
Yeah, she's amazing. I mean, I've had some other great musical directors too, like Yaz is fantastic, and Chris Fenwick's another one that I worked with for a little while. That's amazing. But Tracy's just, the thing with Tracy is like she's just so easy to work with, and we laugh all the time. And like, I'll say to her, I'll be like, Tracy, did that sound okay? And she's like, well,
She's honest. Yeah, right.
But she's just, I don't know. We're just like, we're kind of similar in a lot of ways about things, and you know what I mean.
They understand. You know what I mean?
But
when get where you're going with your art, it's not fun.
Yeah, and she's just such a pro, and like
I
don't have to worry about anything. Like I'm having a drummer this time because I haven't had like I haven't had a percussion in like the last time I did shows. So I was like, you know what, let's get a drummer. So we're having Don Kelly play drums this time. Good. So, and so I said, me, I get all nervous. I'm like, oh my God, and then she's like, don't worry about it. I'm going to send him all the music because he couldn't make any of the rehearsals or anything. So I'd be like,
oh, that's like,
so I was, but anyway, but I don't have to worry about that because I know she's going to take care of it.
Absolutely.
So, and we're doing, like 5 new songs in the show. So that's a lot of fun. I always love doing the new songs. So, but and Tom, just changed my whole trajectory of my career,
I know he was very influential. Yeah,
and it was just like, he was just that first person that really believed in what I was doing, and that's what you need. That you need somebody that's like, I mean, I always had Manny. Jeff was always there for me, but he was my husband at the time. I mean, so of course he's going to say I'm great, but anyway. But Tom was, more. Tom was more like, he pushed me and tried to make me better, and I, and all that, and so he brought some depth to what I was doing. I felt so, So, and that's what this show is about. I think,
that's what we want to know for sure, without oversharing too much. But we want to know, like, for Saturday, April 18th, you're going to be at Pangea, 7 p.m. show, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And it's MargOH Channing is oversharing. So give us just a little tease.
A little tease. Well, I am like,
we've heard that about you.
What I'm doing, I think, in the show is I'm coming in and out of the MargOH persona that I've created, and talking as myself, as Bill Shea, the person that created her. So I'm going a little bit in and out of character. So I think that's what the oversharing part is about, So I just wanted to, because I just felt like when you create a character, people always expect you to be that way, you know what I mean? And just kind of be in that like frame of mind, which is fantastic. And I love that people love MargOH, because there are people that are like diehard MargOH fans out there. And it's thrilling for me, that people have followed me for decades, and it's exciting with that. But in a way, sometimes I just want to like, be myself, just be and in a wig, and just so I think that's what I'm doing with this show. I'm kind of just I'm kind of coming in and out of the MargOH character.
Just real quick, when you're creating a show like Oversharing, do you start with the stories and then find the songs to match, or do you come up with musical ideas and then the story builds around that?
Yes.
Yeah, I do both. I kind of will. I came up with the theme, oversharing. I came up with that. And then once I pick the title, then I look for music or songs that I feel fit that mold. So yeah, so that's kind of how I do it. I write first and then kind of try to match songs that I feel go with the theme that whatever I'm doing. So like, you know, like this show I'm explaining that, you know, MargOH's second liver is kaput, you know. So so I'm bringing back one of my older songs, "You and Me Against the World," but I've named my second dying liver Lee Grant. So so I've changed the lyrics to "You and Me, Lee."
That's fun.
Against the world. So yeah, so you know,
fun.
I always, even though you know, that's the one thing with me. I like my comedy and I like to be funny, but I also love bringing some. I like making people cry just as much as I do laughing.
God, you do such a great job at that too. Because some songs you just tug at the heartstrings.
So I just try to do that type. You know, I try to do both. So that's what this show is definitely giving that. And then the final song is I'm lip syncing a final song tonight, and I had picked one song, and then I think Tom came from beyond. I was hearing the same song on the radio like 3 times in different situations, and I was like, oh,
yep, there's a reason.
I think he wants me to end with this song, not the one I had chosen originally. Yeah. So
maybe an encore.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you know, well, that's one of the things I've always structured my shows with. You know, I end on a song that you don't think is going to be, and then I always do like 3 more. I'm one of those, you know, oh, I'm coming back again. I'm coming back again. But yeah.
Well, MargOH Channing is oversharing is going to be at Pangea this Saturday, April 18th at 7 p.m. show at Pangea.
Yes, so
we will be there. So everybody come.
Yes. Oh my God, it's going to be a blast. And we're all going to show up probably 10 pounds heavier after our segment.
Oh, yes. Oh.
So Tim and I have been doing this segment for a couple of seasons, but we stopped. Yeah. And this is the first time we are bringing it back in about 2 seasons. And it's called "What the Hell Did I Just Put in My Mouth?" And
if I had known, I would have hired a rent boy to come over.
It's Buckeye brownies.
Yay!
Hey, I got my own. Oh God, I felt so special.
Look at these.
Yes, and I've got a couple over here. I don't know if
you got mine's still in the plastic. I haven't taken mine out yet.
Me neither.
I'm a proper lady.
I was just gonna say you table present everything, right?
Timmy Homemaker.
To Zach Buckeye, who is the owner.
Thank you, Zach.
Yes, I'm sure they got these out just in time for the show.
That was very sweet of him.
Zach. So, Tim, what are we starting?
Okay, mine is. What is mine? Mine is called the MVP, and it's chocolate.
Ooh.
I'm going to go ahead and. Did you want me to go ahead and start?
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, you start to show that what you have, right?
So this is the MVP. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me show you here. The MVP. Chocolate. Brownie.
Ooh, yum, yum, yum.
Oh my God.
Good.
Oh my God, it just melts.
It's all different textures, right?
Yeah. You've got brownie and almost like a cookie or something.
Top looks like Oreos.
All right. So this one here that I'm going to try right now is the Snickerdoodle Chill. And it's a blondie base layered with vanilla cream sandwich, my favorite.
Cookie. God, yes.
Snickerdoodle cookie to top it off with white chocolate chips, cream cheese frosting drizzle, and sprinkles with a turbinado cane sugar. Oh my God, here we go. Here we go.
No, he's going in.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Now, MargOH, you have the gluten-free products.
Yes, you got me gluten-free. I am a celiac kid. But thank you so much for Buckeye for sending me this sucker. Look at that sucker. So this is gluten-free funfetti. It is Blondie base layered with gluten-free animal crackers, topped with our homemade funfetti cake cookie dough. All topped with chocolate chips, a cream cheese, frosting drizzle, and sprinkles. It looks delicious. Oh, it's so big. Funfetti. Oh, I haven't said that in a long time.
And you are a size queen.
Oh my God. It's delicious.
Now, I didn't have my glasses on, so I couldn't read it. But the one I tried before was the MVP, which is the brownie base layered with Oreo cookies, topped with our cookies and cream cookie dough, all topped with another Oreo and chocolate chips. So that's what I ate before. Now I'm going to try Mr. Buckeye, which is our brownie, and I still can't read even with my glasses. Brownie based.
Which one is it? Read it. Which one is it?
Mr. Buckeye.
So that's a brownie base layered with Nutter Butter cookies, topped with Reese's Pieces themed cookie dough, topped with another Nutter Butter cookie.
Yes, and here we go. Oh my God, I love peanut butter.
Oh yeah, no, you love peanut butter. Yeah,
just cover me in peanut butter and lick it off. And you will get this brownie because that's what it tastes like. Oh my God.
All right, mine now. This is, what is this?
Oh my God, these are delicious.
Oh, this is the gift. So this is the Blondie based.
Oh,
look at that.
I love blondies.
Blondie base layered with a frosted cupcake Pop-Tart, topped with sugar cookie dough, topped with sprinkles. Jesus.
Oh.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Here.
That looks good.
Look at that.
Oh God, yes. Oh, that looks amazing.
Honestly, what you could do, if you have people over, you could cut these into little pieces.
Oh God, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. These are
huge.
This is
enough for like 5 people.
What's it you have?
This one's also the MVP with the Oreos that Tim had.
Okay.
It's very good.
Isn't it delicious?
But gluten-free. Yeah, it's very good.
Let me put this back.
But yeah, I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna need some milk.
Oh, I know. Oh my God, they are so good. And you know what? You could taste each layer that it describes. You could get. I got the Pop-Tart for sure. Had it right in the middle. So visit highbrownies.com. Oh my God, they have all different
another bite
on there. You have to go visit their website. It's amazing. Zach Buckeye, thank you again.
Thank you, Zach.
Thank you, Zach. They're delicious. Oh,
we might even cut these up and bring them to your show.
Yeah, you should.
If it lasts that long.
Yeah,
Steven needs it. He's so skinny, that guy.
Oh
I'm like, Steven, are you eating?
He goes to the supermarket and the automatic doors don't open.
I know.
All right.
Oh my God, those were just delicious.
It's time for a game, Tim.
Yes, I think it is.
Game. Strip poker.
I am on the table. This is called Loose Lips Lightning Round. So we do a rapid fire set of fun and harmless questions to you, but we want to see how fast you can answer them. Okay.
Oh no,
Tim, or do you want to?
Oh, I don't care. You want me to go first?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What is the one Broadway song that should be legally banned from every karaoke bar in New York City? One Broadway song.
Memory.
Memory. Yes.
From Cats.
That was easy.
And I know it's a big one, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And when it's saying good, it's okay, but most no.
You answered that one pretty quick. All right, so how about this one? What is the most turbulent, bumpy night you've had in a New York bar?
Is this for me?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God, this is an easy one. I
love it.
Oh my God, it's a long story though. Well, it's not really a long story, but
Go for it.
All right. One night,
we like them long. We like them big.
I went to an art opening in Chelsea. Got complete as MargOH because a friend of mine was doing an art show. Free wine was flowing, everything. I met this girl that was an artist. Ended up at some Ukrainian bar, like on 8th Avenue. I don't even know where we were.
Yes.
Got completely snockered there. And then she leans into me and she says, "You know what? I'm going to a party. You want to come with me?" And I'm like, "Fine, let's go." She did not tell me that we're going to a party in Midtown hosted by Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh.
And it was like all these basketball players and everything. I was completely wasted. I was like in drag.
Oh my God.
Everyone's like looking at me like I was like 3 eyes. I ended up like stumbling out of there. I think I was laying on the side of the street for a little while because I got completely separated from everybody. I couldn't find anybody. Somehow woke up the next morning in my bed, with my eyelashes down my face. Like, I hit Jeff on the, thing because he went home. He left. I went with her alone to that party. And then I came back and then I'm like, "Oh my God." And he's like, "I don't want to hear it." That type of thing. So that to me was the wildest night.
Oh, that's a great New York story.
I could have easily been.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Huh?
Did you meet Shaquille O'Neal?
Yeah. Oh God, I met a whole bunch basketball players were all there.
Did you get lucky?
No, I didn't, but I tried. I'm sure I tried.
Yeah.
MargOH Epstein.
But it was one of those. It was one of those. That free wine that they give at those art things. I had such a headache. I think I had a headache for like 3 days afterwards.
Yeah, because you could perform oral sex without having to bend over.
Yeah, and the woman's name, the woman's name was Lilo Kine. That was the artist name that I ended up with, and fun and interesting story. Years later, we stayed in touch on Facebook and stuff, but then she passed away of cancer. Wow. And out of the blue, I get an email, a message from her son who lived in she's from Germany, and he asked me to go and help clear out her studio because he wasn't going to be able to get there on time, and he was so afraid that they were going to lose all of her art and everything.
Oh my God!
So Manny and I and a couple of our other friends that didn't even know her went and helped wrap up all of her art and ship it to Germany for them. But just because I always felt like, oh, Lilo, you gave me this amazing evening, you know.
Wow. That's a great story. You've got to put that in the show.
Yeah.
Instead of Rodney Allen Ripple, put in Shaquille O'Neal.
So, next question. If you had to be replaced by an understudy tomorrow, who would be the most insulting choice to play your understudy? To play MargOH Channing.
Who would be the most insulting? Oh my God. Who would be insulting? I don't know. That's a tough one. Oh my God. I guess it would have to be Roseanne Barr.
And she's a Trumper too, I think.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that would be really insulting at this point.
I was going to say Kristen Chenoweth. But
I was going to say Adina. That's so funny.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, that's like scratching some cats there. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Very wicked.
All right, one more question, MargOH. You're stranded on a desert island.
Ooh.
What would you rather have? Your lashes or liquor?
Oh my God. It would have to be liquor.
It lasts longer.
And either Paul Rudd and Keanu Reeves. That would be my I do love my lashes. I love my lashes.
On an island. Oh.
But yeah, it would be the booze. Please, kids. My liver is like almost spent, but I'm still drinking a little bit. So
Poor Lee Grant.
Oh. Oh my God.
My first liver was named Shelley Winters. That one was kaput 5 years ago. I've named all my livers after disaster movie queens. You know what? I'm writing that down because I'm putting that in the show. I did not.
There you go.
Disaster movie queens.
Yeah.
That's the other thing that I do is I'll write something, I'll write it, and then I'll think of things as things are going on, and I add. Yep. So that's the other thing I do. So yeah, I just
you can't forget Karen Black.
It has to go in the show.
Karen Black, honey, put her in too.
But if I don't write it down, I'll never remember it. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Who did you say? I
said Karen Black.
Oh yeah,
Trilogy of Terror.
Oh, Tracy played for Karen Black.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, when Karen Black did like Cabaret in the 70s and early 80s or 80s or something like in the 80s or early 90s, Tracy played for her.
Oh my God, how cool!
Yeah, Tracy has played for a lot of heavy hitters,
Mm-hmm.
So,
that would be actually something to bring up too with the show too.
I'm like, Tracy's played for people like Tova Feldish, or I don't even know their names.
Tova
Feldish, or like, and what's the other one? You Don't Own Me. She did. The lesbian there. What the hell's her name? I can't remember.
Well, that narrows it down.
Yeah.
Ellen DeGeneres?
No. Oh my God! No, I'm not going to remember. She's from like the 60s. I can't remember.
Yeah, I know the song, but I don't know who sang it.
Yeah,
that wasn't Leslie Gore, right?
Leslie Gore. That's it.
Okay. That's right. Yeah,
Tracy's played for Leslie Gore. Yeah, yeah. Sarah Dash. Like a lot of big names.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Now that's the end of the game. However, just one more very, very, very simple question, Margot.
Yes.
Who would you say was the worst person you ever worked with?
Oh my God.
And they can't be dead.
This is loose lips at its worst, making this list. Oh my God. All right. I'm gonna say who is the worst? Oh my God. I have to be honest with you, there's not many. There's really not too many.
Right.
But the one I really want to say, I can't say it.
Oh.
There's no way I could say it.
Rhyme.
I'll know people will crucify me.
Can you give us the situation or what happened?
Yes.
No.
Make it rhyme if you can't. Just say the initials. Say something.
All right. No, I'll say. Oh God, I don't.
Is it like Carrie Nanalo, or does it rhyme with that, or?
Yeah. Sharma Bystand.
Oh God, I know I can't because she's like still out there performing, and I don't want to say her. She, it's a cabaret performer.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't want to say. I feel bad because
I
I know people that love her.
Right.
I can't say it.
I know the position you're in. I know it very well.
And it wasn't even like she was horrible, or it was just like she was just kind of mean to me because I can't sing.
Yeah.
And I'm doing a joke song, and she just, was just mean. Not very nice.
Yeah.
Is she performing now?
Huh?
Is she performing now?
Yeah, she is. She performs now, and she's a huge cabaret person. That's why I'm like, I don't want to say.
Where is she performing?
Well, she used to do Metropolitan Room, and then all right, you know what? I know who I'm gonna say because she doesn't know me. But when I was in this competition, New York's Next Drag Queen, and one of the judges, it was New York's Next Top Drag Queen at the Metropolitan Room. And we didn't really work together, but she was a judge, and she was so nasty to me. Was Brenda Braxton?
Oh,
She's a Broadway. She won a Tony, you know, and she was so beat to be
like
that
Tony's sister or something.
Huh?
Tony's
no. I don't know who she is. She's a performer, but she won a Tony Award for like
for congeniality.
Just, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's one thing. Like, I felt like I was like, you know, she was like Simon Cowell. You know, she was just like, I don't even. You know, she was like, I don't even know what you were doing. Like, I don't understand.
Oh my
God. You know what I mean? Like, and I was like, I'm the Boozy Chanteuse. I don't know how to sing. Like, I was just trying to explain to her. She's like, well, I would have thought you were absolutely crazy. You know what I mean? And then it continued downstairs after the show. I heard her talking about me in the
my God,
the odor of the club, like saying like, oh, what was that one? She was horrible. Like, oh
my God.
Like, really, girl? I'm like, you won a Tony. Why are you so mad?
Yeah. Oh my God.
I will say that. I think that's her name, Brenda. Let me look it up. I don't want to say the wrong name.
Don't worry, Margot. Your secret's safe. I'll be DMing
but
her.
No, but see, Tracy, when she does shows, Tracy plays for her. So I'll probably get in trouble for that.
That's okay. We'll pay her a visit.
No, you were just being honest.
Yeah.
Yes, it was Brenda Braxton. Yes, that's it. Because she was a mean judge.
Just so you know, I friended her, followed her. I will be DMing her.
I've forgiven her, but I was so upset. Like, actually, I got so upset. I was devastated. I'm like, oh my God, this Tony Award winner hates me.
Yeah, right. It hurts. Yeah.
Yeah. You know. So, and then I said to her, I said, well, I'm already a New York top drag queen. I remember being like, I got so defensive. I was like, you want to go throw down, girl? You know,
I was like, me outside on the street. It's going down.
Oh my God. But that's when I realized like I could never be on RuPaul's Drag Race because I don't like competing. I get so nervous.
Yeah.
When I'm in a competition, you know, like I like, you know, so.
Well, and again, if they don't get it,
right.
You know, that's they don't get your persona. They don't get the act. They don't, you know, then it's just whatever.
Do we have more time, or am I making you go over?
You're good.
Yeah.
Oh no, and the other thing that I've actually lost friends over is that I can't stand Patti LuPone.
Oh.
At a time.
I can't. I can't. And I was actually on a subway with this guy who was also another cabaret performer, and we were having a conversation about it. And I said, you know, I really don't like Patti LuPone. And he jumped up, got off at the next stop, and like gave me the finger, and never spoke to me again.
Well, I'm not a big fan myself. I mean, she's okay. I mean, she's good. She's good. But
it's nothing personal. Like if people love people, that's fine. I just don't like her voice. I find her annoying. And like when she did Rose, I thought it was terrible. I really did. I went to see her do that, and I was like, ugh. I was like, oh, I'd rather see Bette Midler do it, or you know,
of course.
Yeah.
You know. So anyway, but that's
I saw Tyne Daly do it. She kicked ass.
Yeah,
I did not get to see Audra, and I'm kicking myself for that.
Yeah, no, I didn't either. But
anyway. I didn't see that either. I would have loved that. Yeah. Oh, this was now talk about oversharing.
Yeah. Oh my God. No one's going to be there Saturday night now.
All the Patti LuPone lovers are
hates Patti LuPone.
This dress would have looked so much better with that egg on it, right?
But anyway,
Margot, we love you.
Thank you. Love you too. Thank you so much for having me. And hopefully you'll be seeing more of me. I'm going to try
we will on Saturday.
Get out there now, because that's the other thing I just wanted to talk about just quickly, if you don't mind, is that we need to be out there now at this time. It's again, I feel like, you know, we're losing our rights and shit. And so we got to be out there and talking and sharing and being our fabulous gay selves. So, so you'll be seeing more of me just for that reason alone. Just because
we need to be coming out and unifying.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, exactly.
Coming out from Rhode Island, New York, and into hometown, and it's called Margot Channing is Oversharing, and it's this Saturday, April 18th at Pangea, 7 p.m. Can't wait. Tracy Stark and one other.
Don Kelly on drums. Yep. And awesome. It's mystically directed by Tom Fogerty.
Yes, right.
We can. Thank you again. We both love you.
Oh, we love you, Margot.
I love you too.
To see you on Saturday.
I know. Yeah. Thanks so much for having me, guys. Love you. Bye.